TGIF, yes, thank goodness. It is Friday, the weekend just around the corner. So before we get there, let's find out what's happening in our own backyard regarding music. Oh, yeah. Representing CA, my man. Good morning, Diggy. How you doing, kicking boy? Oh, wow. It's great to have you back in here, man.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Obviously, last time we caught up, we were in lockdown, so we did it over the phone or a Zoom call. However, how you been, man? What's new ever since we come out into level lockdown 2
good,
and
bro.
1?
Damn, just a couple kgs down, but I'm probably gonna make it.
How does that happen when you're stuck
Slowly.
at home?
Oh well, like first of all, no KFC,
Yes.
no Macca's, like man,
No takeaways right across
yeah,
the board.
yeah, like so that like cut everything out. So it was
Looking
real
good, though.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, looking
Been
good.
working out as well?
yeah. Like
No,
just
it's
running
not,
the dog.
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not working out. It's actually running that
like
you
running.
do.
Yeah.
This guy right now is literally, if it comes to the local music scene, no one else literally runs the way you do, bro.
Yeah, it's funny because like when I say like yo, I'm running, they're like they think it's metaphorically, but like all my boys know like nah, that guy actually runs. Like I see him like out on the road in the rain and stuff. It's crazy.
Give us a backstory to that, and why it is obviously that you love running. You're not at the gym. I mean, you could be at the gym, but this is what you choose. This is what you choose to do.
Bro, last time I went to the gym was like when I was playing league for like with the squad and stuff.
Yo,
So like I would always play league for Richmond.
traps for
But-
the
Yeah,
for the hits.
yeah. But then like I stopped playing and started working, but all my boys kept playing, so they're always fit. So then when it came to like tag season, they were like
ready.
conditioned.
Yeah.
So I had to do something to not be that lazy guy, always subbing on and off for like hands on hips. So I just started running,
Because you're that guy that literally puts up, every time you finish a run, you're showing the distance that you run through your social media stories.
Yeah.
I've always known you to do that, and maybe one other person, Lance. What up, Lance?
Yeah, shout out to the
Dynamite.
rough reps and all that. Like Lance is always there with Coach, so his boy Coach Pablo, he does all these challenges on the Nike Run app. So during lockdown, he created this like monthly challenge. Like it's just like
Wow.
100 Ks in a month. So
Just
that's like,
100
but that's
Ks.
three
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
3 Ks. That's
Levels
three
to
Ks a
this.
day.
Okay,
If you
all
break
right,
it
that's
down,
reasonable.
And like it started off real small, but then like everyone got on it. I like even my missus,
Yeah.
Nice.
you know, and she's not
That's
really
what I mean.
a runner.
It's a bit of a wave that I saw created from that.
Yeah, it was
too.
real cool because it's like it's a chain
Fitness.
reaction. Like you see someone's story, you're like, damn, I want to do it. And you
Yes,
see
sir.
all your boys, you know, even my bro Gareth like started running because like everyone's doing
Peak
it.
sessions.
You know, it's like
I
bro,
do get jealous when I see
I love
people
that, man.
running, and I wish that I
Yeah.
could be like that. I have a question though, because I talk about people that always try to get me into running, and they're like, once you achieve runner's high, you will never go back. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this runner's high? And have you achieved runner's high?
I want to learn.
yeah.
I want to learn. What is this?
Apparently, runner's high is like the high you get from us when you reach a certain distance of running. Like all the endorphins kick in. It's like
and you
a
don't
massive
not
rush.
tired at all type thing.
Nah, you just keep going and going. Like you actually get faster. Like
you
sometimes,
get like an actual rush, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
feel it, and it makes you feel good.
like
You just go on
there's
ultra
certain-
instinct.
Yeah,
Dun,
actually,
dun,
like
dun,
there's certain points. Like honestly, G, my song was "Sweat It Conquer."
Wow.
Like when I hear that, well, it's over. Like I told the
It's
boys,
over.
hey, I was
Another
like-
3Ks.
I
Let's
was
go.
like, I only have like a certain amount of songs on my playlist.
Yeah.
That's
So whenever I hear it,
keep that
it's
circle
like
small, man.
yeah, it's like I connected it with my mind. Like it's time to
Wow.
work. It's time to run.
And you were telling me too, during lockdown, I was asking, man, would it have been such a bother, like not being able to get those Ks? And like you told me that tolerance was something that you gained, like during that whole lockdown period.
Yeah, bro. Like I built like a high tolerance to all these Ks now. Like I run like 16, like nothing. Like
oh, I'm
it's
jealous.
pretty crazy. I might just do the full marathon, like nah, I have to do the half. I was supposed to do the half with my,
Do it
with my
all.
boys.
Do
We have the
it
receipts
all.
on the camera, man. Wop Talk taking that one down, all right?
And with the running, did it inspire you to create any music?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like
Here we go.
If you get into the
because
zone?
like bro, I'm running for like 2 hours. Like
Wow.
what else am I gonna do? But like I just like think of stuff like so
Make me feel
sometimes I'll
so
be like
lazy right now.
sometimes I'll be writing in my head while I'm running.
Nice.
So it's like real cool.
Bruh, that's
Yeah, get home and like jot it all down.
You're so fit to channel your thoughts whilst running. That's
Oh
pretty
well, I'm
interesting,
not
man.
like sprinting.
No, but
You
you're
know,
jogging
like-
and able to think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
well,
I'm
then
too
I
that's-
can't
busy.
even do that.
Well, that's kind of like the whole point of running, you know, like you just zone out
Hmm.
and then you just forget about everything and you be like fully present in the moment.
We'll get there one day,
Wow.
Monzi. We'll get there.
One day.
Baby steps, every K counts. So that's why I always tell my boys, like, even like the biggest blokes. They're still out there running, and I'm just like, bro, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boys. Like, don't get disheartened. Like, if I'm doing like 16, like, bro, 1.5 is like hard out.
Yeah, that's right.
There's times
Just
where I've
get
done like
started
2Ks and like I'm dead, but you know, like it just
Wow.
starts like small.
Every day is different.
Literally, you know what I mean? This right here, if you didn't know, this is how passionate the brother is about running. Make sure to follow him too.
Yeah, hard out, bro. I
You
mean,
know-
like it's more of
Lifestyle,
a
man.
mental thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine
You
never
know,
matter.
Yeah, and also it helps you mentally. For me, more so than physically. Like I have to do it to like de-stress, which is crazy because like my body's all stressed out.
No, you need to
I-
tell it because, you know, June is Men's Health Month. So
That's
it's
right.
good
Yeah.
to get the message out there.
So it's like that's my therapy for me. It's like running or even just like a slow walk with my dog. You know, after like I did it yesterday. Like I had a busy ass day of work. Man, I was like rushing home and then I just like took my dog out like straight away. I was like, nah, let's
There
go.
you go.
I don't know if it was gonna like storm or something. 'Cause there was like all these like
I
weather
don't
warnings.
care.
I was like, bro, chuck on your jacket, boy, and let's go.
Clear
Like,
the mind.
yeah, like listen to a good podcast or listen to some radio. Like, yeah, that's
Hey,
what it is, man.
You know, honestly, just hearing that as well, how Trina did mention, you know, how you connect that with your music, it's quite interesting because what I've been hearing you drop lately, I'm loving.
Yeah.
CT&T is the new one, but let's go there. Cuppa Tea and Toast.
Cuppa Tea and Toast. Yo.
Before we get there, man, I wanted to ask the question in terms of why that artwork. What's up with that tree?
Oh, bro, that
give me
tree
the
means
understanding of that.
so much to me. Like, so that was
I knew it. Something was up.
my
Man.
photographer. Wow, everyone's photographer. Tim D. He's a OG Greyland cat, and he put up that photo. So it's like this tree in Greyland in Surrey Crescent, and I told him like, bro, that's like cover art material. Like this was like years ago, and then he took it down straight away and sent me like the high quality thing, and I just waited for the perfect song. So to me, it's kind of like my family tree.
Wow.
Like, you know, it's so
The
cold.
significant.
You know,
thing,
there's
yeah.
mist going, and then there's no money trees on that tree, is it? You know, it's frail and it's trying to cope through that cold winter. So that's what it meant to me. That's why, like, when I look at it and I listen to my song, I'm like, oh, it's like perfect. It's like a wine pairing kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to like a fine restaurant or something,
Exactly.
give you a mean plate of food and like, yeah, and then drink this while you eat this and see what you
See
get.
what comes, because I mean, I know you, and I know how you are creatively, and I thought there would have been some reasoning
hard,
behind
it
it.
had to
Nothing is done for nothing that you do ever is done just randomly.
Yeah, no.
There's
There
always
has to be.
reasoning to it, and of course that comes even with the song "Cuppa Tea and Toast."
Yeah, bro.
Nothing is ever
Message.
really random in what you do.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know that from the first time we met, subject matter was always an important thing for you to touch base on within your music.
Yeah, definitely.
Give us the understanding of this. You know, Trina helped me go through the lyrics, and I thought, flip. And
Yeah, when she gave that breakdown, I was like, oh, damn.
100%.
Wait, you heard my breakdown?
Yeah. I was like, fuck.
But again, you
So
know,
relatable.
break it down for us in your words, man. Mr.
Yeah.
CA.
Well, it's like starting off, I started off with the hook, right? I was just like actually eating Cuppa Tea and Toast. And like, you know, kind of just that, like when you're in the kitchen, like getting jiggy, like, yeah, Cuppa Tea and Toast. And then like,
Because you touch base on a few things like gambling.
yeah. So
You
it
know-
just started like that, like eating Cuppa Tea and Toast. But then I was like, damn, thought about like how did I get to the situation, or how did we all
Get
come
to
to
here,
like, you know,
yeah.
like Cuppa Tea and
How do
Toast.
these
for
become our options?
how did it become a staple diet in our community?
Yeah.
And I thought about like, bam, maybe it's like all our money problems that we have in our community. Like it's so
The
much.
priorities and
You know, our priorities are messed up, and where we come from, we don't really talk about money. Like, you know, we keep our finances, like we're real shy.
Mm.
Whereas you talk to like Western people and stuff,
Yeah.
they're like, they're up front. They're like, yeah, bro.
yeah.
And they're
Very
like,
open.
they'll tell you about, they'll give you knowledge. So I always love listening to people and how they treat their finances. Because to be honest, man, I was trash.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
I just
I
got
got
out
you,
of
man.
like, I like cleared my debts like just in the last year. Like I had
Hey,
student
yeah.
Oh,
overdraft.
congratulations.
Yo.
Clearing
Isn't
debts
that
is
the
a great
best feeling?
feeling.
I know.
Freedom, boy.
Like I had
For
like
now.
this overdraft for like since I was in like high school.
Yeah.
And I just thought about it like, damn, because we get our spending habits from our parents and stuff.
That's right.
Straight up.
And sometimes we're influenced by others. If
Yeah,
it's not
you
even our
know, like
parents.
priorities and with us, our community, we're just like, yo, weekend, you know, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Once like it's Friday night, buy a box and then like, yo, I'll worry about Monday when Monday arrives.
We make a check to spend it.
Yeah, so that's just how it came about, like how
Yeah.
I treat money. And I was kind of writing to myself like, bro, you need to, you know,
Make better choices.
Hard.
I know what you mean. It's a conversation that I have with myself.
but
I'm
like
due for another
yeah.
one soon.
And even like with gambling, it's like I don't gamble myself, but I
But
know
you've
the
seen the
people.
effects of it,
I know,
eh?
I've seen the
Yeah.
effects, and then like there's levels to it, you know, like
Come on, brother.
if you can, like, but if you can't,
You shouldn't.
you know, it's just like
Yeah.
smoking. If you can't afford the smoke, I know it's hard to kick the habit, but
Yeah.
just don't, or like everything within moderation, I'd say.
I think it's just so
100%,
relatable. You know,
100.
you talk about
Yeah.
dad buying a lotto ticket on the weekend.
Oh,
and
my
like
grandfather, yeah,
the
like
money
he
going in the poker
actually,
machines.
Yes, my
like
old man
every
too,
Saturday he'll just sit there like, yo, once I hit that, like,
bro. I'm
hey,
free.
6 million tonight. Like, you know, it's in
But
his
it's a-
head like all day. Like, man, if only I had that first division. Like,
Even
But it
spending
becomes a
the
broken
rent,
song,
you know?
eh? It becomes a broken record at times, eh?
yeah.
You've been singing the same song.
But you know,
for
it's kind
many
of sad
years.
because like that was him every Saturday.
Yeah,
like
I know what
he
you
like
mean, bro.
he would just dream about that because he was blind, so he just sat in his room all day, like imagining what it would be like. And I was like, bro, he never got to see it.
So, in your opinion, how do you
Damn.
reckon that we combat it as a community? What are the steps to combating?
Oh, it goes deeper than us. Like, come
Addressing
on,
it
like
is
look
the-
at our
addressing
communities.
it
There's
is the first
pokies
thing,
everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, do you see pokies in Remuera?
no.
Nah, man.
Do you see
State
pokies
the
on
facts.
Botany or whatnot?
Nah, man.
That's facts, bro. Like
Mm.
it's way up higher. It's a bigger like issue. It's like out
It's
of
a
our
top
hand.
down
Like, what we
type of-
can do is like
Address
try
this,
and realize our situation first and foremost. You know,
All day.
realize how we're spending our money and change our habits. And also, we need to teach our kids at a young age about financial
Yeah.
literacy.
Which,
Yeah.
of course, has been announced to possibly get into the schooling curriculum. Yeah.
That needs to happen because
Yeah.
when I left school, bro, I don't know anything about taxes.
Nothing.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about like saving, budgeting. Like we had a few like assignments here and there, but I'm like, bro, I don't need this.
That's right.
Like,
That was going to be my next question, actually, because back in my day, because I grew up in the Hawke's Bay, I don't know what it was like
Yeah.
up here, but we used to do banking at primary school every Wednesday. And
Yeah.
whatever change you had, you know,
Yeah.
you got to fill out your own bank book when they
Yeah.
had bank books.
yeah, I had a bank book
And
too.
they would do that, and then the school would bank your money. Do you reckon they need to bring that back and teach kids about money management?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
like we had it a few times, but starts with them, and then also their parents need to
Play their part.
Because I know like a lot of my mates, like I got my boys, you know, like all the hood babies and stuff, and then I also got like a few mates that are better off, or like
You
they
got a
come from a
quite of a
different they come from a
diverse-
different
Yeah.
upbringing,
Yeah.
and the way that they were taught, their relationship with money is way different to how we were taught
Yeah.
about money, you know.
Facts, bro.
And I can see it in the way that they spend stuff and like the way that they place their money. They use it as a tool. It's fluid, bro.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
but to us it's just like black and white. Like, yo, rent, all my luxuries and all my like
It's
my
living
box
week
and
to
stuff.
week.
That saying definitely comes with the lesson as well. Like if you're good with your money will be good back to you as
Yeah,
well.
definitely.
Yeah, I
Like,
know what you
save your
mean.
money so it can save
Yeah.
you.
Because you just keep flicking it off. And
Yeah,
when you have
man.
nothing, you got nothing. You know what I
Hard,
mean?
hard,
But if
hard.
you learn how to literally look after it, your money comes back to even look after
Yeah,
yourself.
and I know like that's like such a. It's easy to say,
Exactly.
but it's hard to do it
Practice.
when like you know us. We're like, bro, I don't even have enough to like cover my rent. Like, how am I gonna save 10% of my paycheck?
And that's why a lot of our people in our communities go out there and do what they gotta
Yeah,
do.
because like, you know, like they
To make
they
that
try and
bread.
hit that, they try and hit that jackpot or that, you know, or they work like
that next
multiple
rent.
jobs,
Mm.
and then like they're working weekend jobs and they're never home with their kids, and then their
Mm.
kids don't see their parents because they're always working.
Yeah.
It's such a big thing, eh? Like
This
even
is the
my dad,
perspective of
like,
violence, yeah.
hard. Like my dad worked 2 jobs, so I'd
Wow.
never really see him. Well, I'd see him when I worked with him on the weekend, you know.
But it's these things that make us, look back in hindsight and be really grateful
Yeah,
for,
hard.
for
Like
some of
you
the
know,
hustles that we go through.
at-
But if we can do it smarter as well,
yeah,
with that harder work,
it's like we're playing catch up.
Yeah.
With the
man.
rest of the
Constantly.
of the demographics and all
That's
that.
it.
Like us, our minority, we're like working twice as hard just to get ahead.
That's
Or
right.
just to catch up to these people in the race.
But if it was equal with the work ethic that we've built over the years, anyways,
The resilience and all that, then we'll be straight.
Bring us to the table so we can get off the menu.
Damn, that's too deep, man. That's like,
I mean, what was
So-
that? Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, you know, with Keke Boy and CT&T, like some really strong, deep messages in there, as well as some fire beats as
for
well.
sure, man.
What else is coming? What can we expect next from Diggy Dupe?
coming up,
whole
brother.
project. Looking for that. Remember I was telling you ages ago.
You
I
were
was like,
telling me,
"Bruh,
man."
Yeah, whole project's coming. So
But there ain't gonna be no island time delivery, right? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Yeah. How you gonna get it now? Like
We've been
real.
waiting for such a long time
I
for some of the
know.
projects.
Yeah.
Please, they keep
Yeah,
us
nah, for
waiting,
real.
man.
So I dropped CT&T after Diggy Boy just to show like the difference and like
I
the
felt
range.
I felt
You know,
that.
it's like polar opposites. Just to show you like, bro, it's not gonna be like all like this.
One vibe,
or one sided. I'm gonna try and like touch base on everything with stories and also beats because see Geke Boy is made by Smokey and then like CT&T is made by Christoph Atruento, which like he works with like Tom Scott and all that.
Yeah, I could feel that.
So that just
vibe in
shows
there,
you
man.
like with the broad, you
With the
know,
contrast.
range
Diversity,
that I'm going for.
I love it, man.
So it's kind of like there's gonna be something in there for everyone. Hopefully, well, if you ask someone what their favorite song will be, it'll be a different answer. That's all
facts.
that I can hope for, you know.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, then it's like, you know,
I
I've
hear you,
reached
man.
everybody or like a whole range of people.
Catering for everyone.
Yeah, hard.
Now, obviously, before we wrap this one up, Diggs, is there sort of something? Is there anything, lastly, that you sort of want to let the people know, whether it's about what you got coming up on the way, a message to them as well? What's the boy from CA got to say?
Just I don't know. What should I say? Man, be kind to one another and just have a think about how you spend your money. Because I think about that shit all the time, like how I spend my money. And be kind to one another, man.
Nice.
Listen. That's